Hello. So I'm going to show you how to create this sliding door. When I get close to it, to the door, or if I want, I can use a button to open and close it. I can use another kind of stuff. I can punch stone and the door will open, for example. I don't know, it's just up to your imagination. So let's see how I do this. Let me go back to the editor and I'm going to open a plane map. I'm going to step the process of creating a new flat map because I already I've created one. So open recent, uh, drag and door. It's just a flat map that you create when you choose editor. So let's start with this. My first advice is where you see the spawn point where the players will spawn at the map. Uh, it is at the center of the map, but my advice is you to move it on the x axis. Okay, make it positive all the way because we are going to do some math operations and it will be easier if all the numbers are positive instead of having positives and negative numbers. Just it will be easier. So first of all, let's start to build our wall. I'm just going to make this simple as I can. I'm not really a builder, so I don't know what I'm doing. No, let's choose a wooden block. Wooden. I know wooden block. It can be this. Yeah. Okay. But you can use whatever you want to for your walls, of course. So in the example, the door was carpet, I guess. Where I choose carpet, okay, carpet, carpets, and dragon carpet. And the orientation of the carpet uh, was this. Yep. Okay. The orientation. Let me place it here, and I'm going to move this a little up. So like so. So I'm going to create the back of the door. So for that I'm going to duplicate uh, this carpet by holding Control plus D on your keyboard, or just right mouse click over it and click duplicate, and you duplicate this. So I'm going to rotate this. I press space on my keyboard until I see the rotation. Nope, it's not the correct one. Yep, I move it a little bit right there, and I guess we have our door. So I select both. I click Entity Weld and I click Weld Entities, and If you try to move, you can see they both are the same object, so they move together. Okay, let me just go back to to the position. Let me just press V on your keyboard to replace it, like so. So next step is to create the left door. This is the wall, and the door will be black, like the example. Let me just move this a little bit down here, and I'm going to move it like so. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this. It will be the left side. Okay, and I'm going to click this one, duplicate, and I'm going to place it like so. Okay, so the center ones are black, so I'm click um, the entity well, the object edit well, and I'm going to change the color to black. Confirm. Okay, stop editing mode, press escape, or you can just go here and click stop editing well. And I'm going to do the same for this one. Edit well, change the color, bam, and stop editing. Click escape. So next step, I'm going to place the right wall. I forgot to add this to a weld, so I'm going to weld entities. I select all of them, click weld entities. You can see they are one object. So I'm just duplicating this and move to the other side and place like you want, like so. I mean, yeah, okay. Move the spawn point a little bit back here. So we are going to start to script. I'm sorry, this is taking too long, but I want to really understand all the workflow that we need to make this. This is really simple. Okay, so we are going to start to place a global storage down here and change the name to GS from global storage. GS doors, dragon doors. Okay, and enter the name. Okay, so this global storage will control those doors. Next step, we need to know the position of these doors. Okay, the original position. So when the doors open, they will close to that original position. Yeah, I'm going to show you what I mean. So for that, you click the global storage, global dragon storage, edit script, click event on create, and we are going to create the variables that will allow us to control the doors. So the original position. Click variables, create a new variable, and set the name to door left, because it's the door left side. Okay, door left, original position. Door left original position. Remember that name, okay? And we are going to create for the right door. That will be door right original position. Pause from position, of course. Okay. So we are going to set that original position of each door. I'm going to rename this the left door, and this will be the right door, uh, right door. Sorry. Okay. Go back to our global storage. Okay. So on create, we are going to set up the original position of each door, the left door and the right door. Okay, so let's go back to the global storage, click edit script, and on create, click under variables, and you see this set door left original position. Okay, and do the same and use the set door right original position. Okay, the door left will be get position. You search here and get position. If you don't know, I am used to search to use the search field, but you can find this under entities, and let me try again, entities, item, and you should see get position somewhere around here, maybe. I don't know. Of course it's not, it's the item. Get position, no. uh, Common get position. Okay, let me show again. We need to get the position of the original of the left door, the original position, that is here and here. Okay, so let's go back to the global storage, select and click entities, select common and get position entity, and click and drag this. So you don't need to go over here again. We need to duplicate this by holding Control on your keyboard and click and drag with the left mouse. So the door left original position, of course it will be in our left door, and the door right original position will be our right door, and done. Okay, so next step, we need to tell how much the door will open to the left side and the right side, the same amount. Okay, oops, the same amount. So like so, or like oops, or like that. So let's make that uh, they are on the original position. So we need to tell the script how much they want uh, to open to the left side or the right side, and that this is the hardest part of this scripting, but it's really easy to understand. So what do we need? We need to tell the script that the amount that will open to the left side, it will be from this position to this position. Okay, and for that we need to use our calculator. So I'm going to show you uh, nothing to be scared of. So um, we need to create a variable on the global storage, and I'm going to create a new variable called door open uh, open offset. This open offset, the offset, it will be the amount that I will make the doors open to the left side and the right side at the same time, uh, at the same distance. Okay, and that will be click variables, set door open offset, and the offset, that is the trick we need to make using our calculator. So select the left door and see this position X, because if you try to move this, you can see the X is only one that changes. Okay, you can see the Y and Z are all the same, but the X will change. Okay, so let's see what this means. So we have this number 51.30507, and the distance will be from here to here, for example 52.1875. So what we are going to do, we are going to use the highest value, this one, from here, select here, and 52.875. Go to your calculator, uh, 52 52.875 minus this position. Okay, let this position 51 51.307 equals 1.6 uh, 1.568. Okay, so our offset will be a number with that amount, 1.568. 1.568. Okay, next step will be I'm going to move this door first to the left side, like so, and then I'm going to do this the right side. One example that you can do to make this happen is using a button to open the doors when you press the button. This is just an example, and I'm going to explain you that you can use whatever you want to make the doors open. It doesn't need to be a button, or I can punch a wall and the doors will open. I can use a lever. If I pull the lever, it will open, and I pull off the lever, it will close, etc., etc. But the idea is the same. So on the our global storage, click edit script. We already have this, and we are going to click instructions and use this do something. Click and drag the here and call this door one open. Okay, do the same. Click under instructions, click and drag do something, and call it door one close. Okay, I'm going to explain what this is. So on the door open, of course, we are telling the script that this left door will slide to the left, and later the right door will slide to the right side. So for that, I'm going to click the global storage again, and you can see it's the door open. In the door open, what will be? It will be search for move to tile, move to I'm going to use the one that has the speed instead of the time. I'm going to use the speed, so click and drag this one, and object will be an entity. Click entities, that will be our left door. Click entities common, select non-entity, and click this little icon and select the left door. The position, this is the trick. The position will be the original position of the door plus the amount of the offset to the x value. If you remember, we have the door the open offset, and it will be on the x axis, because I showed you that if I move this, only the x value is changing. Okay, so we don't need to bother with the other axis, the y and z. We only need the x value for this. So the position will be a vector. Select vector and select this one. Okay, this one, and you click and drag this, and it will be this one. It will be delete this and search for get position. the original position. The left door will be the door left original position that you can find under variables, and select door left original position plus, and here comes, we need to change this, delete this, and it will be select vector and use this one. This style allows you to change individually the x, the y, or the z, or all of them. It really depends on what you want to change. And in our example, as I said before, the door will slide on the x axis, so we need to change this to delete this, and it will be our um, uh, door open offset, and you can find this under variables. Use door offset. Okay, we need to make another thing here, because I'm going to tell uh, this to open to the left side, so I need to make this value, because the value it's positive, so it will, if I use this value, it will open to the right side. So I need to tell the script to make this a negative value. So for that I click number, and I'm going to change that value to negative. And how I do that, I use 0 minus the door offset. Okay, so this will be 0 minus 1.568 will be turned into minus 1.568, and that means it will slide to the left side. Okay, and you place it down here. Okay, so let's try that. Here on the button, click edit scripts, on switch on, click instructions, go to our global storage, and choose door open. Do the same for the on switch off, click and drag, and instead of door open, of course we are going to click instructions and drag and doors, and choose the door one close. Let's see if this is working or not. Hopefully it will work, but I'm expecting some errors, and of course we are going to fix this is part of the scripting. So let's try. You are trying to animate a static object. Okay, you can see you are trying to animate a static object. Make sure that flag animated is set to true. Maybe many people know this, but uh, I always do this kind of error, and I'm just stupid. So click the left door, and where you see animated, select it, and do the same to the right door, click animated. So let's test the game again. Yeah, I always forget about these animated options, and I always get that yellow error. That is kind of stupid. So something didn't work, because I'm not telling how much the value it is. So move to object. So when I use the button, I use the door open, door one open. The door one open, it will be the left door position, door left position plus uh no, but it is right, plus 0 minus. Oh, I didn't change the speed, of course. I'm so stupid. That is why, okay. So that is why it's good to see errors because they wouldn't move because the speed was 0. I didn't change the speed. I'm so stupid. So let's move on, and that will work now, I think. Okay, so you can see uh, it moves to the right side. So I made a mistake on the calculations. So I need to add plus. Okay, I'm going to show you right now. Yeah, on the global storage, click edit scripts, and the position, it's not minus, it will be plus. Okay, in this example, let's test it. Okay, it moved, but you can make a lower for example, you want to say this, but you get the idea, I guess. um, how much you want to move. So in order to move the right door, you just click the global storage, click edit script, and duplicate this by holding Control on your keyboard and left mouse. Click and drag, and instead of the left door, you are going to choose the right door, of course, and inside here door left original position, it will be the right original position that you can find under variables, door right original position, and here it will be minus because it will, if one if plus, the other one it will be minus. Okay, so for the door close, of course, we are going to duplicate this. For example, delete all of this inside, and we are going to close the doors. That is our left door, and the position, it will be the door left original position that you can find, of course, under variables, door left original position. It's the same, and variables, the right original position, because we are going to duplicate this, and instead of the left door, we are going to select the right door, and we are going to place the right original position. Okay, so let's test this. If I use the button, okay, hopefully then this is working. Okay, maybe that is too much opening, but you get the idea. So that is working. The next step will be trigger the opening of the doors using a trigger zone instead of using the button. And for that, it's just really simple. Okay, let me move the button over here, this one. I'm going to use a trigger zone to open the doors, and I'm not going to make more scripting to this because I'm using instructions. So click game logic and search for trigger zone down here. Place it like so. Change zone shape to block, and we are going to scale this a little bit and try to fit on the side of the door. Just move a little bit to the right side. Come on, the right, oh, to the right side, like so. Scale it a little bit more, like so. And I'm going to make this like so, because you want to have a good distance between uh, the center of the door to the trigger zone. And for testing purposes, I'm going to make this visible, so you will see this area. But of course, in the game, you want to disable this. Okay, so it is invisible. And now, it's just like the same. We had our button that we added script, and we use it on switch on, door open, on switch off, door one close. And I'm going to do the same for the trigger entity, the trigger zone. Okay, so go to edit script, click events on trigger entity, and add the on trigger exit. So on the trigger enter, we are going to call the open door that is under instructions. Click dragon doors and choose the door open. And for the trigger exit, it will be the door one close. And you find this under instructions again. Click dragon doors and click and drag doors one close. So let's test this. So I can use the button or the trigger zone to make the same thing. It's up to you to know what you want to use. You can use a lever or something else. For example, when you sit on a chair, the door will open, and if you stand up from the chair, the doors will close. It's really up to you. So I hope this is not really confusing to you. Can see. Uh, I hope this helps to you to understand how to make doors. Okay, so see ya.